Before we dive into today's video, I want you to pause for a moment and think about someone you deeply respect. Not just admire, but truly respect. Someone whose presence commands attention, whose words carry weight, and whose actions inspire others. Now hold on to that thought, because in the next few minutes we're going to uncover the timeless secrets that make such people extraordinary. I've spent years studying ancient Stoic philosophy and observing the habits of the most respected individuals in history and our modern world. What I discovered was fascinating. The same patterns that the ancient Stoics taught thousands of years ago are still evident in the most respected people today. So stay with me, because what you're about to learn isn't just another self-help video. These are time-tested principles that have shaped some of the most influential figures in human history. The Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one." This powerful statement encapsulates our entire journey today. We're not here to merely talk about respect. We're here to understand and embody the habits that naturally command it. Let's begin with the first habit: emotional self-mastery. Highly respected people understand that true power lies not in controlling others, but in controlling themselves. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus taught us, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Think about it. When was the last time you truly respected someone who was easily provoked, who lashed out at every minor inconvenience, or who crumbled under pressure? The most respected individuals maintain their composure even in the face of chaos. They've mastered what the Stoics called apatheia, not the absence of emotions, but the ability to choose their responses wisely. When others panic, they remain calm. When others react, they respond. When others complain, they contemplate. Take, for example, Nelson Mandela, who emerged from 27 years of imprisonment not with bitterness, but with wisdom and forgiveness. This level of emotional mastery isn't just admirable, it's magnetic. It makes people lean in when you speak, trust your judgment, and seek your counsel. The second habit is unwavering integrity. Seneca, another great Stoic philosopher, said, "I will govern my life and my thoughts as if the whole world were to see the one and read the other." Highly respected people don't have different versions of themselves for different audiences. They are the same person in private as they are in public. Their words and actions align perfectly, not because someone is watching, but because anything else would be unthinkable to them. This integrity isn't just about being honest, it's about being wholesomely authentic. These individuals don't bend their principles for convenience or popularity. They stand firm in their values even when it costs them something. As Marcus Aurelius advised, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." Think of Warren Buffett, whose reputation for honest business practices and straightforward communication has earned him the nickname the Oracle of Omaha. His integrity isn't just a personal quality, it's become a cornerstone of his success and respect in the business world. The third habit is continuous self-improvement. "Every day I come a little closer to being worthy of calling myself a philosopher," wrote Marcus Aurelius in his personal journal. Highly respected people never consider themselves complete products. They maintain a student's mindset regardless of their achievements or status. They understand that the moment you think you know everything is the moment you stop growing. This habit manifests in their voracious reading habits, their thoughtful questions, their willingness to learn from anyone, regardless of age or status, and their ability to admit when they're wrong. They don't view mistakes as failures, but as stepping stones to greater understanding. The fourth habit is deliberate action. Modern society often celebrates multitasking and constant busyness, but highly respected individuals understand what Seneca meant when he said, "To be everywhere is to be nowhere." They move through life with intention and purpose, giving their full attention to whatever they're doing at the moment. These people don't rush from one task to another in a frenzy of activity. Instead, they practice what the Stoics called prohairesis, the careful choice of actions in alignment with their values and goals. They understand that respect isn't earned through frantic motion, but through meaningful action. Consider someone like Michelle Obama, who approaches each project and initiative with careful consideration and full commitment. Whether she's speaking to world leaders or working in a community garden, she brings the same level of presence and purposeful engagement to every task. The fifth habit is genuine service to others. What brings no benefit to the hive brings none to the bee, Marcus Aurelius reminded himself. Highly respected people understand that true fulfillment and genuine respect comes from contributing to the greater good. They don't just take from the world, they actively seek ways to make it better. This service isn't about grand gestures or public recognition. It's about consistent, thoughtful actions that benefit others. These individuals understand what Epictetus meant when he said, "What is the fruit of these teachings? Only the most beautiful and proper harvest of the truly educated, tranquility, fearlessness, and freedom." They serve others not for acclaim or advantage, but because they understand their interconnectedness with humanity. Look at someone like Jose Andres, who transforms his culinary expertise into humanitarian aid, feeding millions during disasters. His respect comes not just from his skills, but from how he uses them to serve others. The sixth habit is resilient optimism. Now, this isn't the shallow positivity that ignores problems. Instead, it's what Epictetus described when he said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you interpret what happens to you that matters." Highly respected people maintain a balanced perspective that acknowledges difficulties while focusing on solutions. They understand the Stoic principle of amor fati, love of fate. Whatever circumstances they face, they choose to see them as opportunities rather than obstacles. This doesn't mean they're always happy. It means they're always growing, always learning, always finding ways to turn challenges into stepping stones. Think of Viktor Frankl, who survived the Holocaust and went on to develop logotherapy, helping countless others find meaning in their suffering. His optimism wasn't based on ignoring reality, but on transcending it through meaning and purpose. The seventh and final habit is humble confidence. This might seem like a contradiction, but it's actually one of the most powerful characteristics of truly respected individuals. As Epictetus taught, it is impossible to learn that which one thinks one already knows. These people have the confidence to stand by their convictions while maintaining the humility to question their assumptions. They don't need to prove their worth through arrogance or self-promotion. Instead, they let their actions speak for themselves. They're secure enough to admit their mistakes, acknowledge their limitations, and give credit to others. This combination of confidence and humility creates a magnetic presence that naturally commands respect. Consider leaders like Satya Nadella, who transformed Microsoft's culture not through force of personality, but through humble confidence in his vision while remaining open to learning and adaptation. These 7 habits aren't just theoretical concepts. They're practical tools that have stood the test of time. From ancient Rome to modern boardrooms, these principles have shaped individuals who command genuine respect rather than mere authority. But here's the crucial part. These habits aren't meant to be a checklist to tick off. They're meant to be embraced as a way of life. As Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good person should be. Be one." The power of these habits lies not in understanding them intellectually, but in living them daily. As you've noticed throughout this video, each habit builds upon and reinforces the others. Emotional self-mastery makes integrity possible. Integrity fuels continuous self-improvement. Deliberate action enables genuine service. Service cultivates resilient optimism. And all of these together create that rare quality of humble confidence. But you might be wondering, where do I start? How do I begin implementing these habits in my own life? The Stoics have an answer for this too. Epictetus advised, begin with small things. You don't have to transform your entire life overnight. Start with one small action, one conscious choice, one moment of intentional practice. Here's a practical framework to begin your journey. Start your day with reflection. As Marcus Aurelius did, take a few minutes each morning to prepare yourself for the day ahead. Ask yourself, how can I demonstrate these habits today? What challenges might I face? And how will I respond to them with wisdom rather than reaction? Throughout your day, practice the pause. Before responding to any situation, take a breath. In that brief moment, remind yourself of these habits. Ask yourself, how would a person I deeply respect handle this situation? This simple practice can transform your interactions and decisions. End your day with review. Seneca recommended examining our actions each evening. Look back at your day and ask, where did I succeed in living these habits? Where did I fall short? What can I learn from both? Remember, respect isn't something you can demand or force. It's something you earn through consistent actions and unwavering principles. The ancient Stoics understood this, and their wisdom has been validated by centuries of human experience. As we conclude our journey through these 7 habits, I want to share one final thought from Marcus Aurelius that encapsulates everything we've discussed. When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. This quote reminds us that developing these habits isn't just about earning respect from others. It's about becoming someone you respect. It's about waking up each day knowing that you're striving to be the best version of yourself, not for recognition or acclaim, but because it's the right thing to do. The path to becoming highly respected isn't always easy. There will be days when maintaining emotional self-mastery feels impossible. Times when standing in your integrity costs you something valuable. Moments when continuous self-improvement seems too challenging. Situations where deliberate action requires incredible patience. Periods when service to others demands real sacrifice. Days when optimism feels naive. And occasions when humble confidence is tested to its limits. But remember what Seneca taught us. Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. Each challenge you face in developing these habits is an opportunity to grow stronger, to become more resilient, and to deepen your character. Before you leave this video, I want you to make a commitment to yourself. Choose one of these habits, just one, and decide to practice it consciously for the next week. Notice how it affects your interactions, your decisions, and most importantly, how you feel about yourself. And remember, this journey isn't about perfection, it's about progress. As Epictetus wisely noted, don't explain your philosophy, embody it. Your actions will speak louder than any words ever could. Finally, if you found value in these ancient yet timeless principles, share them with others, not through preaching, but through practice. Be the living example of what these habits can create. As Marcus Aurelius said, waste no time on anything else but working to be the person you want to become. Thank you for staying with me through this exploration of the 7 habits of highly respected people. May these Stoic principles guide you on your path to becoming not just respected, but truly respectable. Remember, true respect isn't about popularity or status. It's about character. And character, as the Stoics knew, is destiny.